Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are going to do a chit chat get ready with me style video talking about my dog. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I recently adopted and rescued a precious golden retriever lab that I named Kina, and I am going to, like I said, do a chit chat get ready with me, talking more about her because it's my life now. I don't know how foster dog moms do this because holy moly, puppies are a big deal. I don't even know how regular moms do this to actual human beings because this puppy is running me through the gamut. She needs a lot of care, tender, loving training, foods, and all that jazz, and I am willing to be that mother. Like I said, her name's Kina. If you don't know about her past, she was abandoned with her sister and two brothers and her mom in a field that was infested with fleas. So she and her some of her brothers and sisters got a skin infection from how many fleas, and what we think what happened was that the mother was trying to save the babies by gnawing at the skin to get rid of the fleas, and some of the fur came off. So she was missing fur from her ears, she's missing fur from like her little paws and her legs and her butt mainly, but the rest has a lot of fur. I'm gonna use my Color Drain palette. I honestly, this is my second time filming this video because this palette, I tried to use it in a video. It's the new Naked Urban Decay Ultraviolet. Purples are really hard to blend, and these purples in particular, other than Optimize, which is this pale muted purple, purples and they're sparkly are really hard to blend, and it wasn't knocking my socks off, so I'm refilming this. So my poor baby Kina, when we first got her, she was not having a lot of hair. Her ears literally looked like Dobby the elf from Harry Potter. So cute, to be honest. Like, I don't mind. Her skin is like raw and she has some sores like under her armpits. But you know me, I have all of the allergies, skin rashes, allergies, so I just put my medicine on that night in the morning and then put hers on too. I'm fine with it. I even call her as a nickname, not to be mean, I call her chicken butt, because she doesn't even act like a dog. Like, she needs more confidence, and we're working on that, being very patient with her, training her. She's the only dog I know that does not like to go for walks. We have to physically carry her out to the sidewalk to exit our house because she does not want to leave our house, but we really want her to keep her social. And she doesn't bark at the door when the mailman rings our doorbell, which is a first for me for dogs. Like, every other dog I know barks at the door when the mailman comes, but not Miss Kina. Nope, she's silent and quiet and like a little bit like a chicken. That's why I call her my chicken butt. She has grown a lot of her hair back. I'm so proud of her. They're coming back in little feathers. That's also why I call her chicken butt. She's so precious, so sweet and sensitive. She doesn't even like the bark of other dogs. Like, it scares her. First, like, all the other dogs I know bark when other dogs bark, but not Miss Kina. No ma'am. She's a different breed of her own. She's gained 3.5 pounds so far in the 11 days when I'm filming this. We've had her for 11 days. Like I said, when we first got her, she just wanted to be on the couch. She was super scared of everything and everyone. She still has abandonment issues. Like, we're gonna have to work on that because, like, whatever she thinks we're about to leave her, one of us always has to be around her at all times, which might be, we have to work on it because when Corey goes back to work, I know I work from home, which is great, but we're taking turns right now because that sounds great and all, but I have to work too, and Corey's gonna be gone for work, and when he comes home, he's gonna be asleep, and I'm sure I'm gonna have less time. It's just a lot. I'm working on the patience to do it. She's so much more happier now. She just wants to play outside in the grass and roll around and play fetch. She's a golden retriever lab, so she loves fetch. She's so precious and sweet. You have to get down to her level for her to really enjoy kissing you and snuggling with you, or else if you're like hovering over her too long, she feels intimidated and she doesn't like want to kiss you and she gets scared a little bit. So we're working on it. I'm just playing with these blues and lavenders and salmon. Speaking of salmon, she likes this one bone treat that's salmon. I don't want to give her stuff with like rice and just junk in it. So I've been giving her like no raw hide, like trying to find the best of the best treats for my dog, because if she chews on bones, and she loves this robotic ball we found, if she does that, then she's like super active and she loves it. She loves that ball, and then she'll fall asleep because if we don't keep her occupied, we found she will chew baseboards. Learned that the hard way. She chewed up our house one day. It was the day where she did not want to sleep. Just decided that sleep wasn't something she wanted to do that day. No naps, no sleep, just chewing baseboards. Puppies, puppy life. As you can tell, I'm doing my eyeshadow first, and I usually don't do that, but today's the day. This eyeshadow palette is so bomb. Every time I tap into this Vivid palette from Color Drain, I am blown away. Like, it blows my mind. Just pigment, blending, all of the above. And ever since we got Kina, our dog, my boyfriend has really stepped up, and like, I could tell that if we ever decide to have a kid in the future, that he would be really good. Not comparing children to dogs, but the way he treats that dog, oh my gosh, spoiled. She even got her, like, she couldn't, there was a time, like I said, she really just wanted to sit on the couch and chill and know her place and like feel the house out, and didn't want to go anywhere else. So she couldn't physically get on the couch by herself. I'm used to the Oma Beauty foundation. So she couldn't get up on the couch by herself, so he bought her a system of stairs to go up the couch by herself. And he's been like trying to revamp our backyard for her. Like, we had a lot of overgrowth from the virus. Like, we just didn't want the gardeners to come, and so we got our own lawnmower, waiting for that to get in because of the virus. So we finally got it. We were like chopping down the shrubbery, really, he's like edging the lawn and really making the backyard nice for this puppy. Cause she, like I said, she loves going back in the backyard, and she gets scared even at night to go out there. So we put her on a leash because, get this story, when we would go out there, it was fine, but right when we come back from going out there, oh my gosh, I was starting to hear this before we got this dog. Our fence, we have a fence on our property that's about 7 foot high, and whatever was out there was rocking our fence. We don't know what it was, but we don't know if it was on the fence or under the fence or what, but it was rocking it. And it was rocking the fence that was right by my bedroom window. And it was so loud that it woke my dog up, Kina, and she is afraid of everything, so she wasn't barking at it. I don't know if she has bad hearing, but she doesn't really react to much, but the fact that she even noticed it, then I knew I wasn't crazy, because every other time that I hear it, my boyfriend's asleep. And the fact that she heard it too, I'm like, yay, I'm not crazy. And so we were on an investigation hunt. Corey was out there like in his boxers to try to find it, because this third time it happened, he heard it. And he heard it before me and my dog heard it. He's like, shh, what is that? I'm like, that's what we were telling you about. Me and Kina were hearing this thing shaking the fence, and it was still shaking our fence, is what wakes us up. So he goes out there in like his boxers, and the neighbors think we're probably crazy because he's out there in his boxers with a flashlight and a pocket knife. He tries to flash the light at whatever is out there, but the flashlight, the light from it doesn't reach to where it's at. He just sees a round back. We don't know if this is a possum, an armadillo, a skunk, a coyote, or what. It just has a round back, and he saw holes. So what was happening is that there's holes that's digging underneath, going through our property, not just one spot, but through the whole entire back of the property. It's going under our fence that meets the front yard and one of our neighbor's yard, and another hole that meets another neighbor's yard, which is crazy because all of our neighbors have giant dogs, and my dog gets so scared of their giant dogs just barking because she has issues that she gets too scared to pee in our backyard, so we have to just take her out again, and it's super sad, my poor baby. But we're working on it. That's also why I call her Chicken. So Corey doesn't know if he should set traps or call a pest control person. We don't even know what it is. So what he decided to do though, this is tricky. Our dog has little poopies in our yard, so he collects the poopies like every dog owner should. When they're walking their dog and in their yard, he collects the poopies and he puts it in the holes that whatever creature is in our backyard digging, so that they know that, you know, our dog might be Chicken, but this is her property, you know? So I hope that works and it stops, because it's so frightening to be woken to your fence shaking by a creature of some sort, digging tunnels through your yard under your fence. Scary stuff. So I'll let you know the update on this creature, mysterious creature in our yard. I have a feeling it's a possum. What Corey thinks, my boyfriend, also, that we have, I don't even know what a turbine is, but we have something like that in our backyard with some overgrowth shrub of this wild plant in our yard. It's almost like these tunnels are all going to our yard as the source. So we're wondering if there's like a nest somewhere, because it's wild out here. We got flying roaches that are like 4 inches long. We've got lizards, we've got frogs, we've got possums. If you don't leave your lid on your trash good enough, I learned the hard way that possums come and destroy your trash and throw it all over your yard. We've got skunks, armadillos, which are dangerous because they're very bacteria, so it's like the COVID level of the animal kingdom. It's just insane. So I'm really interested in what's gonna happen. And that's why I've been taking my dog out on a leash to take her to go poopy at night, even in our own yard. Because even if it's, say, a possum, she's about the size of a possum. She's only 13 pounds. So I don't want her, and she's a chicken, so I don't want her to get hurt just from going to the bathroom. So that's the deal. We've been thinking of getting motion sensor lights, but then we don't want to disturb our neighbors with our motion to certain lights. Motion sensor detected lights, because what if they go off at like 4 in the morning, you know, and people work still. So that's what's happening. Speaking of people, my dog is so afraid to go for a walk. And so afraid of people, but it's still, we have some of the worst cases where Texas, our part of Texas is known one of the epicenters because we have so many cases a day. We're at like currently almost 6,000 people per day, new COVID cases. So when we go for walks, we have a puppy and everybody wants to touch the puppy, our neighbors. But luckily for me, well, I shouldn't say luckily because my poor baby's scared of everything. Even cars with loud music, she's scared of. Even people that talk too loud or raise their voice around her, she's terrified. But she's like the perfect dog for us because me and Corey have social anxiety issues and PTSD and anxiety. So it's like she was meant for us because we're understanding. So we're really gentle with her in her training and walking. So our neighbors want to pet her and she's backs off. She's like, oh, I don't want to skip. I'm like, yeah, she's terrified of humans. Like, I don't want them to touch her because I know my dog can't get COVID-19, but you know, if she will have their germs on her fur and then she comes in our house and our bed sometimes, it's like, just sounds like a no-no. This is a Flexitarian highlighter from Colourpop. Gotta have a Cupid's bow highlight or it's not a cat sketch video. Gotta highlight some sort of cheekbone here. Putting some brow highlight. I really want to apply some sparkle on, so I'm gonna put some of this Pixie liquid fairy lights. Just tapping it with my finger. How pretty. Oh my gosh, love it. So yes, so hopefully she won't be chewing any more baseboards. Well, before Miss Kina decided to start chewing the baseboards of our house, one of my best friends, Chelsea, I talked to her on FaceTime for 3 hours. She's the only friend I know. I wanted advice from someone else who has had a puppy, and she also rescued her adorable puppy named Maple Bacon, who's so precious. So I really wanted some advice on training my dog from Chelsea because Miss Chelsea, like, oh my gosh. Yes, I call my friend Miss Chelsea because she used to watch daycare kids and they called her Miss Chelsea out of respect. So I call her Miss Chelsea. But Chelsea, one of my bestest friends of all time, she has this dog that she hikes or goes for walks every morning for 3 hours, not 3 hours, 3 miles. And this dog is so precious. And I don't know how Chelsea did it alone by herself because with me and Corey doing it, it's hard. So I can't imagine how she did it. And she was telling me all the horror stories, all the advice. Chelsea's one of my best friends. I feel like you never find those people you feel like you're gonna be friends with them forever. She's one of those people because she's so successful. She works, not only that, but she's a good human. Like, she's one of my friends that really listens to me and she understands my anxiety. She, like I said, successful. She works for Disney, so she's not working right now, but she does some makeup, right? I don't know if she's working now, but she does makeup for Disney. It's like the dream job. She's so bomb. I met Chelsea through makeup school. I just love her to pieces. You know those friends, it's like if you don't like my best friend, my one best friend, then we can't like go together. Chelsea's that best friend. So yeah, she wanted to see the puppy. So yes, thanks to Chelsea, I got my dog on a walking routine, even though, like I said, she hates it. The only dog who hates walking. I need to get her used to it because it's really healthy for her. She even suggested a dog beach, which I need to find one that's not crowded because I want to even stay even further than the 6 feet regulations for the COVID. I'm so sad that I can't really take her to Starbucks for puppuccinos because just going to a fast food drive-thru right now when we're the epicenter feels weird. Oh, we took my dog in the car with us when we went grocery shopping because she hadn't really been in the car other than we brought her home at the time. She was not having it. Like the whole way home, it was a long drive. It was like almost a 2-hour drive to bring her home from her foster mom. So she was in the back seat with Corey, but this time she just wanted to be in the back seat by herself. My dog has resting, you know what, like this face that's like, I'm so over you. And it's so hilarious because she either looks like that, sleepy, and she wags her tail when she's happy. She only looks really like happy and like the cutest. I feel like she knows this when she's begging for treats. But this dog, man, she has my heart and soul. Like, there's something about her. She's just so stinking cute. She loves cuddling, but then when she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to. She loves turkey hot dogs as treats, but it's like, who doesn't? Her foster mom said that they gave her little bits of turkey hot dog as dog treats. All natural turkey hot dogs. Bougie dog. She always wants to be by us. Like, even if we're all the way across the room sitting down, she'll come over and sit her butt to touch your butt. She's learning to potty train still. She will like cry or like paw at us or paw at the door when she wants to go out to potty. We've been trying to do the bell method. So there's this little bell next to our door that fits a dog paw, and that she could put her, she's used it once or twice to go out, which is great. It's pretty great for only having her for 11 days. She's so smart. Like, I love her so much. She loves, like I said, fetch, being out in the sun, rolling in the grass. Just her yard, not out in the world. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to get her to be more confident to go out. But I'm gonna put on some lips and lashes and I will be right back. And we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat. Get ready with me. This eye makeup look I am loving. I don't want to take it off. It reminds me of right before it turns pitch black dark at night. This eyeshadow palette is everything. It's by Color Drain. It's their Vivid eyeshadow palette. I'll put everything that I used in this video down below in the description box. These lashes are from Dollar Lash Club. They're in the style Sabrina. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for watching. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see makeup videos like this, chit chat, get ready with me. I also try out different makeup hacks and I do makeup effects videos. I am doing a Alice in Wonderland 2.0. I've done Alice in Wonderland series before, but I really want to make it good this time. So I'm doing another one, and every Friday on this channel we're doing new Alice in Wonderland makeups. I'm so excited while talking about like creepy history. You know, I love that stuff. I'll let you guys know the updates on the crazy creature that's in my backyard. I wonder what it is. I'm so curious. Anyways, I better get going. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you, creators. Bye.